Hello, Sagittarius. What is going on? Welcome to your January 2023 Love and Romance reading. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that your new year is off to a fantastic start. So this reading may resonate if you have a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, Venus, or any other strong Sagittarius placements. Please remember, though, that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. These messages may not resonate with every Sagittarius out there, and that is totally okay. If you are looking for any additional guidance and predictions related to this reading, if the messages happen to really resonate, you can find a link to the extended readings in the description box below. Stick around at the end of the video to see a preview of it as well. And lastly, if this reading resonates, please let me know below and give this video a thumbs up. I do read all of my comments and would love to hear from you and just hear about how these energies are manifesting in your life. All right, Sagittarius, enough of me talking. Let's dive into this. So the oracle cards that we pulled for you are the first one, a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So for some of you, you may have Virgo in your chart, maybe your person does, but that is definitely not necessary. And then we have clear the air. For the cards, we have the Ace of Swords upright, the Star in the reverse. So this is Aquarius energy. You or your person could have Aquarius in the chart, but that is not necessary. We have Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands in the reverse, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and then Strength as the overall outcome, which is absolutely beautiful. And this is Leo energy. I love, love, love this for the outcome. But let's get into these oracle cards, a time to give rather than take, and clear the air. So what I'm really getting is that these energies are indicating some sort of restart, Sagittarius, but one that is simple and well organized, thanks to the ability to clear the air with someone. Okay, so there could have been a bit of a messy situation here, or just a situation where not everything was known, some confusion, but there is clarity that is coming in. And not only that, but the potential to have a clear conversation to really clear the air. And I love this. And this also, Virgo does place emphasis on the health of a situation, because Virgo is very much has a heavy emphasis on health. So I do feel like this is really about improvements as well. And even personally, some of you may be experiencing a lot of healing this month, on a personal level. That's just a side note. But the main energy for this situation is a restart or improvement of a situation after clearing the air. So absolutely love this. And again, if this is resonating with you so far, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know what is going on here for you regarding this situation. So let's dive into the current or incoming energies. Remember, time is fluid, so you could be at any part of the situation that we discuss as far as timing goes. Now, the Ace of Swords upright, this indicates opportunity for communication, clarity, and truth. So there may be some sort of message or insight coming in after a period of someone holding back, which I am definitely getting with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, this is what I'm getting so far. So what I want to do here is get some more information. And we do have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck for the overall energy, by the way. So this could have had to do with some sort of situation where it felt like, things were a bit rough around the edges. There could have been hindered communication, troublesome interactions, feeling as though you and this person are not even on the same page, or it's just this person is like difficult to talk to, difficult to work with. Or for some of you, there could be some sort of third-party situation that occurred here in some way, shape, or form. But a third party can be a person, place, thing, concept, idea. It doesn't need to be a person, and it definitely doesn't need to be a romantic person, but take what resonates. So we're actually going to put this card right here so that we can continue to discuss it as needed. But with the Star in the reverse, I just want to quickly mention this showing up as the overall challenge or block. I'm really feeling that this is indicating that there is a situation that really requires healing, and it may have been blocked because someone here has been holding back with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so that's what I'm really getting here. I do want to know more about the Ace of Swords, and then we'll get into you and your person and the overall outcome. So please tell me more. Ace of Cups, so there's even a little bit of emotion coming in here. Three of Swords, though. Okay, let's see. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I want to specifically know more about this Ace of Pentacles. Or sorry, this Ace of Cups. Okay, so something was left open here. Something was left open. And we do have the Knight of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So you could be dealing with someone who's not very comfortable talking about their emotions, about their feelings, a bit all over the place with holding their feelings. Okay. Someone who could have even been a bit like wishy-washy as well. There is this opportunity for a new beginning here, okay? There really is, and communication. There's going to be clarity coming in and a new emotional beginning, but at the same time, with the World in the reverse, there was something that was left open here, something that did not end. There may have been a lack of closure, okay? We really need to explore this Four of Pentacles with this past energy, because it does indicate of someone like holding back. But there is something here regarding heartbreak. And with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm really sensing that it could have felt like this. The 10 of Pentacles in the reverse does remind me of a Tower moment, but more so because it's minor arcana. It's more of like the 3D with this Pentacles energy. This may have had to do with long-term investment, even priorities where someone was placing their time. I feel like this is very much talking about a difficult conversation that needs to be had regarding some sort of heartbreak and kind of, I just heard like reigniting this opportunity to talk about something that happened. Because once it's addressed, this is when this opportunity for a new emotional start and clarity will come in. Put the World in the reverse down right here. By the way, with the World popping out, this is fixed sign energy, so Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. But I feel like this is someone coming in, revisiting, bringing up something where there was a lack of closure, where something was not fully closed out, and this is what could have brought in some heartbreak here. Wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. So I want to explore this Four of Pentacles a little more here. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles, please. Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarian energy. 9 of Wands. 5 of Cups in the reverse with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there could have been a fire sign here, but that is not necessary. I do feel that there was a situation that was being controlled. Someone was holding back. Potentially for better or for worse. This person may have placed their faith and time to do its thing, but I do feel that someone was holding back here, and with the time, it's kind of like the situation was not being addressed, and I feel like someone started to really look over their shoulder and wondering, should I just move on from this? Should I just move forward? But as time went on, and someone continued to hold back, I do feel as though someone may have started to lose hope with the star in the reverse here. that things are actually going to pan out. And so you may have started to mirror this person or vice versa, depending on who was the one that was holding back. And it may have, I'm getting a lot of messages here. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and please let me know below if I got this right. Okay. But what I'm really getting here, because I'm getting a couple different storylines, someone could have been holding back. The other person could have started to match that energy. Time moved forward. Now there's a situation where there are two people kind of looking at okay, like what is going to happen here? Is time passing by too much? And the person who initially started to hold back is now feeling like they are a bit at odds of what to do. Okay, but there's still resilience here. I don't feel like someone, even if it may have felt like someone walked away from the situation, there's still this resilience here. Someone is still standing and maybe desiring to reconcile. And now with this present energy of this incoming communication, this emotional offering, related to something that was left open in the past, something that caused heartbreak and almost like, this is over. And for some of you, this could have been some sort of family situation, but that's not necessary. But something was left open here, something that someone wanted to invest in for the long term, and it didn't necessarily work out in that way. So let's check out the star in the reverse here. Page of Wands, more fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Two of Swords. 10 of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, wow. I feel like someone's going back and forth, trying to make some sort of decision. There's a situation here that was not properly addressed. There's a need for healing, and there's really someone that needs to come in and say something and speak up. When they do, it may feel as though there's a bit of a stalemate. I feel like there is a situation that's coming up related to the past that needs to be talked about, but there's still this stalemate energy of, okay, well, what do we do next? But still feeling like a situation needs to be put down. Because I do feel like it really could have felt like things were in limbo. Where is this going? I feel like someone's energy could have faded out here a bit. And now it's time to address it, because it's bothering both parties. And it may still feel like there's a bit of a stalemate energy. And whatever this person comes in to say, I'm not going to lie, it may feel a bit awkward, because it may not necessarily provide direction to move forward. It may be a conversation that still creates this atmosphere of, okay, well, this information is out on the table, but where do we go from here? That's what I'm really feeling. Let's, I want to know more specifically about this Page of Wands. 5 of Swords in the reverse. So there is some mental conflict here for sure. At the same time, this is my reconciliation card. If there was some sort of conflict or something going on where it felt like, you two, it was like you versus them, or just like this energy of competitiveness around you two, feeling at odds with each other, someone here wants to come in and reconcile. But with the Two of Swords, there may be this stuck energy, and we're going to figure out why that is. I feel like it's more so on your end versus this person's end, because I feel like it is this person who's coming in. With the Page of Wands here, unless you're dealing with another fire sign, I do feel like this is you. And you could have Aquarius in your chart possibly, but I feel like you just feel like the situation needs to be healed once and for all. And because it isn't, you may be lacking hope here, and you may be like, well, I don't know what this means. Like, how are we actually going to move forward? What's your plan? You may be looking for, someone to really initiate some sort of plan, a plan of action or something like that, instead of just kind of coming in and bringing up something from the past. That's what I'm getting so far here. And, especially with the Star in the reverse, the initial card that we pulled for the block, like I said, I feel like there's a situation that requires healing, and it may have been blocked because someone was initially holding back. But now it's time to clear the air. We cannot forget about this Oracle card. It's time to clear the air. And I feel it's time for both people to step into communication and really listen to each other, because often we are focused on what we are going to say next and brainstorming how to respond rather than just listening and really processing what the other person has to say. And I feel that for both parties, it's really time to exchange words and fully understand what is being communicated and fully listening to the message. Okay. The overall outcome is positive, as I said before, and we'll get into that in a moment. Now, let's talk about your person a bit more. The Four of Wands in the reverse. The Four of Wands in the reverse, representing your person, is telling me that this person is feeling a bit insecure or unstable in the situation, especially regarding the communication. This could also indicate conflict within a connection related to family or larger groups, and possibly even something related to canceled plans or a sense of feeling unwelcomed. Like when you speak with this person, because you are showing up as a bit unhappy or emotionally unfulfilled, and we'll get into that in a moment, and it may have to do with the energy of this all, which you could find a bit frustrating initially. This person may be able to just feel that vibe from you that, you're desiring more for them to bring to the table. But I do feel like this person acknowledges that there are gaps that need to be addressed between the two of you, that something needs to be talked about. So tell me more about the Four of Wands in the reverse, please. The Emperor in the reverse. Okay, Aries energy. Seven of Swords. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Someone wants back in your life. Okay. Knight of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck once again. So someone could have water in their chart, but there could be someone who's dealing with a lot of ups and downs emotionally. I'm definitely feeling like this person with the Emperor in the reverse, they are an insecurity, instability. There's definitely an air of instability on this person's end, and they may be really, really trying to control a situation and even strategizing about how to come back into your life and how to make their way back into your life in some way, shape, or form. This person could have snuck away previously. I want to know more specifically. Tell me more about the Emperor in the reverse. 10 of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Swords, please. Tell me more about this. The Hermit. So yeah, this is more of a strategizing energy. This person, if you are dealing with someone who kind of pulled their energy back, it wasn't forever. And even if you're still dealing with this right now, it's not forever. This is something temporary. This person is looking within. This person may have snuck away here, but I'm not necessarily feeling negative intentions. It's more so, this person, you may have been dealing with or may be dealing with now someone who reacted to a situation or a response or got triggered in some way, shape, or form. This person is not wanting the situation to end, but you may be dealing with someone who, triggers and trauma come up and this person reacts to it, and they may have pulled away here. But it's not forever. I do feel like this is making this person, whatever the situation is, whatever's going on here, I do feel like it's pushing this person to look within a bit more. I feel like with the Emperor in the reverse, and especially the Ten of Swords in the reverse, this person really is wanting to heal this situation. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and maybe we'll pull some oracle cards here. Nine of Swords. Let's see. Death. Okay. Page of Cups. Tell me more about death, please. Scorpio energy. So you could have Scorpio in your chart. Maybe a person does. Six of Cups in the reverse. All right. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You know, I do want to pull... Let's pull some oracle. I want to pull an oracle card for your person. We're going to use this deck right here. Tell me more about Sagittarius's person, please. Speak up. So there is a need for this person to speak up. These did not fly over, so we're not going to take them. Take a timeout. Okay. Childhood memories at the bottom of the deck. There's definitely energy of the past here that's coming in. You may be feeling very much stuck in the past, thinking about the past. I do feel like this person, there was a sense of instability here. I feel like this person, like I said, they reacted, they may have pulled away in some way, shape, or form. And even if there was not some sort of situation where they reacted to and they pulled away that you know of, this could have been internal, especially with the major arcana that is showing up here, and the Ten of Swords, which is very like mental energy and emotional energy with the cups and got swords and all sorts of things. This person could have just been dealing with some sort of trigger that destabilized them and they pulled away, and now there's a need for this person to speak up after some sort of timeout. This person could also be feeling even a bit embarrassed about how they handled the situation, especially with the Emperor in the reverse energy. I don't feel like this person has planned, is planning to pull away forever, because the Eight of Cups in the reverse is talking about a situation. It's like a temporary timeout. It's not a full walking away like we would see with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is just a timeout because this person was feeling destabilized in some way. So that's what I'm getting so far. And with you, I'm feeling as though, you know, you're not happy about this situation, because in your mind, you may be feeling like this is it, this is over. And you may feel like this person was in the past or now, like in some way, shape, or form was kind of pushing your hand away, like didn't want to accept the cup. And you may be feeling like this person is just, their actions, you're reading it as this is over. This is over. I feel like you want some sort of permanent change and transformation related to this person's past behaviors and whatever it is that happened. Okay? There's something that needs to be addressed, though. And this person could bring this in and then become upset, and it may have to do with the fact that you don't have all of the information. And an example I can give you here is that something was not closed out previously. As I said before, someone was holding back. Now someone comes in and it's like the elephant in the middle of the room, and you may feel frustrated because you feel like the elephant in the middle of the room needs to be addressed. And this person initially, you know, they're feeling insecure and unstable about the entire situation, and they may try to bypass that, but they may be feeling your energy either way, whether they try to bypass the past or not. This is this energy of you not responding in a way that makes things emotionally easy for them. So their response, again, could be pulling away. You're dealing with someone here, Sagittarius, where there's a need to clear the air, but it's difficult for this person to address these things, and it's very frustrating. And they may need to either this person just needs additional maturity, need to mature around their emotions, or this person just needs a time out to cool down and really look at things in a more logical way. And then hopefully this person will swing back around. You would know what this is, okay? Because with the Nine of Cups in the reverse primarily representing you, what I'm really getting here is that it's telling me that you aren't emotionally fulfilled, or you feel like there's something missing. And you know that wishes do come true and dreams are possible. True happiness and emotional satisfaction is out there. You know that. And you don't want to be settling for anything less than you deserve. You want that wholeness, that sense of belonging, harmony, and abundance that you know is meant to be yours. And if you're not seeing it from this person, despite caring a lot about them, I do feel like you're acknowledging that the energy that this person has been bringing in is not what you are seeking out, what it is that you want. And you may be very much in your head and really hoping for some sort of permanent change, especially related to patterns of the past. And you may be hoping that when this person finally comes in now, that there would be that change. And I feel like, and you're willing to talk with this person. You're willing to offer something up. You're willing to be kind to them, and maybe even willing to forgive them if they are ready to show you that they can actually bring in this transformation from the past. There's something here that, you want to clear the past away. You want to put an end to the past, because I feel like you've been really stuck there within your mind. Okay, but let's look at the overall outcome, which is strength. This is absolutely beautiful energy here. Tell me more about strength. Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Moon. Okay. Beautiful. Six of Swords. Whoops. Ooh, this wanted to fly. Okay. Beautiful energy. Eight of Wands in the reverse, though, at the bottom of the deck. So we need to keep this in mind here. But this, oh my gosh, all my cards just flew. Well, good thing this was... Oh gosh, okay, so many flew out. It's basically the whole deck. So actually, I will be right back. All right, let's get back into this. So very quick recap is that you've been dealing with someone who has been holding back, and there is a need to address something. Someone is coming back in, which naturally brings up the elements or situation that needs to be addressed from the past, but you're dealing with someone who is not very comfortable with talking about their emotions or even dealing with them, honestly, is what I'm seeing. This person may have been blocking the healing between you two and within this connection because they've been holding back and withdrawing. And even when they are faced with the current circumstances, they may react and withdraw, but there is this intention that I see of them coming back around. It's like this person just needed to cool down and kind of just, sit with themselves for a bit, because it does look like they are going within here to really look at things, okay? I do feel like you're hoping for a major change here from this person and wanting to put the past to rest. And I see that it's possible. It looks like there is true strength here in this connection. And Pisces, Cancerian energy, by the way, with the Moon. But I do feel like there is this possibility to really put the past to rest and to clear the air, to talk things out. There's strength here to really cut through the unknowns, including any fears, and really head towards better waters and transition out of the unknown and what really needs to be talked about. Okay, because there is this ability to really cut through any deceptive energy here. Take what's necessary to get the information that's needed between you two to have that important conversation, as I said, whatever that means to you, whatever that may entail, and to go towards better waters, to transition out and away from this deceptive, confusing, uncertain energy. So I absolutely love this. And You and this person may, enter a conversation. As I said, it may feel a bit tough, but it looks like despite the uncertainty, it'll be possible to really clear the air and get on the other side. Okay? Because the cards that popped out here, Ace of Pentacles and Temperance, there's something coming in, an opportunity or message, okay, with this Ace of Pentacles. It's coming in to bring in balance and healing, okay? And it may require some patience. This situation may definitely require patience and moderation. So off the bat, what I'm seeing here is if the conversation gets too difficult or you're dealing with someone who's a bit reactive, don't be afraid to say, hey, why don't we just take a bit of a time out here? It seems like, this is getting a bit heated. Why don't we cool down and return to this conversation? Because you don't want to be having a conversation that is heated and, people are getting all wrapped up and it just escalates. I don't feel like that's going to be the case for the most of you, though. I feel like there's going to be this strength to really get through the conversation. But with Temperance, something is being offered to you, Sagittarius, because Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. So that's what I'm really seeing so far. Something's coming in and being offered to you. Something around balance, healing, moderation. But remember, patience may be required. So I feel like you're dealing with someone that is typically difficult to deal with. I really do feel that. And I feel that it's kind of like this bumping of heads that I'm really sensing. And that could be why you're very much in your head. And you really need to remind yourself that you have the ability to navigate through this. You're doing fine. You're showing up with strength. You have the ability to cut through all of this and get to a better place here with the Six of Swords. Okay? But with the time to give rather than take, this is really indicating that as difficult as a conversation may be, the key may be to really place that spotlight on the other person, really hear them out, and really ask for them to do the same for you. Remember to really practice effective listening and to really, really understand what is going on here to really clear the air. So whatever the situation is here, however it resonates with you, it does look like the outcome is quite positive. So if this does resonate with you, please let me know below. Let me know all the details. I do read all my comments and would love to hear about it. But if you would like to join me over at the extended reading where we dive even deeper into this situation, grab some more predictions, some guidance, some advice, all that good stuff, you can find the link to that in the description box below. Next to the link in the description box below will also be all of the details about the extended, including everything that we explore. We often explore feelings, intentions, why the person feels a particular way, actions, the long term, what you may not know, all sorts of things. And if anything else comes up along the way, we also dive deep into that. But again, the full details will be below in the description box. All you need to do is hit that link and it will take you right over there. But that is what I have for you. And again, please comment below if this resonated for you. And I would love to know which part of the Sagittarius collective I am connecting with. So let me know your sun, moon, rising, Venus, all that good stuff, or any other major Sagittarius placements that you have, as well as your person's placements if you happen to know them. But that is what I'm getting for you so far. Keep watching for a preview of the extended if you feel so called to do so. But that is what I have for you for now. Thank you so much. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. They're just feeling like they're getting hit with karma, and they're, all about you, curious about you, being pulled back towards you. Be something here related to the trauma that this person has experienced with some sort of third-party energy. And with balance of the fortune, this may have indicated some ups and downs, because he maybe even coming in, this person may actually be letting you know in that initial conversation, if you haven't heard from this person yet, this could actually be the specific message that comes in when you hear from this person. The Lovers. This is beautiful.